Hello everyone, my name is Poonam Shivaji Kambe. I am explaining about the good pharmacovigilance practices. Today, the World Health Organization, who defines pharmacovigilance as the science and activities relating to the detection, assessment, understanding, prevention of adverse drug effects or any other related problems, who specifies that any newly developed drug must meet three critical conditions prior to approval by its respective regulatory agencies: good quality, effectiveness, safety for intended purposes. The scope of pharmacovigilance has broadened to include interaction of medicines, use, abuse and misuse of medicines, counterfeit medicines, medication errors, adverse drug reaction events, and lack of efficiency. In addition to the medicines, vaccines, blood products, medical devices, biological herbals, and traditional complementary substances fall under the uh, preview of pharmacovigilance practices. As a regulatory authority of the European Union, EU, the EMI is tasked with overseeing post-marketing activities. Principal activities of the EMA include the provision of science-based recommendation, implementing measures to ensure that benefits of medicines overweigh, and developing best practice for drug evaluation. The Health and Food Branch Inspector outlined numerous expectations regarding the reporting of adverse drug reactions and post-approval reporting requirements. When conducting inspection, they outlined several responsibilities of the market authorization holder, MH, including but not limited to complaints, procedures, and reporting of unusual failure of new drugs. Then specialized consultants can fulfill the need created by this 20th century new science called pharmacovigilance, because they can supply their hosting organization with high performance dedication from day one, and are granted for to always put patient safety first. Then the European Medicine Agency expectations for good pharmacovigilance practices is: in 2012, the EMA presented specific sets of principles and process drawn to pursue further improvements in GVP. As a regulatory authority of the European Union, they are tasked with overseeing post-marketing activities. This is a much broader preview that of the FDA, which regulates post-marketing surveillance. Some EMA expectations as include improvement to the EU drug vigilance database to increase reporting, stakeholder engagement, transparency, and a centralized platform for training and education. Then the principal of activities of the EMS include the provision of science-based recommendations, implementing major to ensure that benefit of medicines overweight risk, and developing best practice for drug evaluation. The Food and Drug Administration's expectations for good pharmacovigilance practices is: although the FDA has expectations in relation to reporting serious adverse drug reactions, that is ADA, that are not mandatory requirements on the specifies of post-marketing surveillance. The main focus on the FDA regarding GVP is guidelines of the documents of safety signals and development of high quality reports. Then the Health Canada expectations for good pharmacovigilance practices. Canadian health officials implemented GVP in 2004. The Health Products and Food Branch Inspectorate outlined numerous expectations regarding to the reporting of adverse drug reactions and post-approval reporting requirements when conducting inspections. Then the role of consultant and contract researchers in ensuring GVP compliance. Good pharmacovigilance practices is decidedly different in 20th century. as discovered of new vaccines, drugs, biologics fly into awareness at the speed of light. Then industry leaders are challenged to keep up. They are also continuously confronted by the immense expansion of pharmacovigilance as a separate science. Thank you.